What's going on, everybody? The Island Ricks TV back with another video. And in today's video, we'll be discussing a report where it states that the Los Angeles Lakers have not ruled out making a blockbuster trade. This is per Heavy. And it goes on to say, according to a September 30th report from NBA insider Marc Stein, the Lakers could still make a trade where they take on long-term salary and or give up their prized future draft picks in 2027 and 2029. The Los Angeles Lakers will only make a deal if it acquires players who can move the needle. The Lakers' undeniable preference throughout the latter stages of the offseason was to preserve their projected 2023 salary cap space for a significant signing next summer, Stein wrote. Yet they have not ruled out a deal between now and the February 9th trade deadline that involves taking on long-term salary and or surrendering their much-discussed future first-round draft picks in 2027 and 2029, but only if that trade is deemed to clearly return the fallen Giants to contender status. Now, for them to even state that it's going to return the fallen Giants to contender status, that leads me to believe that people in the front office aren't confident that this team currently constructed isn't a contender status. I don't think that the Los Angeles Lakers have a bad team right now, have a bad roster. However, I do believe that the Los Angeles Lakers need to add a few pieces. And I think that the Lakers need a little bit more scoring, and I think they need a little more defense. But the Los Angeles Lakers, I truly believe that there is no move that can be made that's considered a premier move. So, in other words, instead of beating around the bush and being straightforward, this right here is basically saying that the Lakers aren't going to make any deals. But I don't think that there are any moves out there that the Lakers can make that would make them a threat and that would put them over the top, right? Because even a Kyrie Irving, to me, wouldn't make them any better than they are now. We all know that the Clippers aren't going to trade Kawhi Leonard to the Lakers, right? Being as though that they're a rival. They're not going to trade Paul George to the Lakers, considering he's a rival. The Nets aren't going to trade Kevin Durant. They're not going to trade Kyrie Irving. So who is out there that the Lakers could trade for that would make an immediate impact and would instantly put them in contention? So I don't think the Lakers are going to make any deals, whether it was over the offseason or whether it's at the trade deadline. Do I think the Lakers need to make a move? Absolutely. And I think this is a bigger cause for concern in the front office. Now, I believe that the Lakers have plans to trade Lebron James. That's just my honest opinion. I think in 2023, by the NBA trade deadline, LeBron James will potentially ask for a trade depending on how the season goes. Because I understand that LeBron James wants to surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list. But with Patrick Beverley coming in, and he's going to hold LeBron James accountable, I truly believe that they're going to butt heads, and eventually LeBron James is going to get frustrated with losing, because I think that if LeBron James is losing, he's not going to care about that record, especially considering that the Cleveland Cavaliers will be playing well this season. They'll be winning, and they'll be having fun. Not to mention that they just added Donovan Mitchell, who is a premier player. The Lakers' best chance, obviously, they just proved to you that they weren't willing to give up those picks. Because look at what the Cleveland Cavaliers gave up for Donovan Mitchell. And the Lakers were willing to give up both of the picks based upon the reports. So I don't think that they were willing to give up those picks. Russell Westbrook and LeBron James are not a great fit at all because they have the exact same playing style. So if Russell Westbrook struggled to fit last season, people are of the thinking that just because Russell Westbrook comes back, with a vengeance and he has something to prove, Russell Westbrook still has the same style as LeBron. LeBron James is ball dominant. They play the exact same way. So people are expecting for Russell Westbrook to come back and play much better than he did last year. It's going to be the same result. What do you think Russell Westbrook trade value is going to be by the time you get to the trade deadline and you plan on trying to, I guess, this is what I'm assuming that the front office is trying to do. I'm assuming that they plan on waiting for Russell Westbrook to build his stock back up, and then they could flip him along with, a few of the picks. But it's not going to do anything but decrease. His trade value is not going to go up because him and LeBron James aren't going to play well together, so you're going to get the same result. The Lakers are stuck in the past and stuck to a traditional way of thinking.